Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone this morning? So good. I hope so good. I have something so fun for us to play with today that I thought we could get started right away. Is everybody ready? Hi, Peg. I took one of your suggestions, Peg, and that's what we're going to play with today. So, here we go. Oh, everybody make sure you have a big drink. So, while I was at Keeley's, everybody knows I went to Keeley's and had the most delightful, restful, fill up your soul kind of little visit with her. It was, I mean to tell you, it was so amazing. I can't even describe how amazing. Like, it was just what my heart needed. Shut up, you're eating lunch. That's funny. Okay, so here we go. So Keely had seen this technique on Inky Mia. Does everyone follow her? If you do not, you absolutely should. Her stuff is so inspiring. Inky Mia. That's on Insta. Follow her. You'll be so happy you did. Okay, so she had a couple of different techniques that we have played with, like, in part in the past, but we're kind of marrying a whole bunch of things. But it started out with one thing. So here we go. So can you believe I have this brand new roll of Scotch tape? Do I have one already started? You know I do. Okay. And I like to play with, I'm just sticking it down here on my craft mat. I like to play with the magic tape because it has a matte finish. I don't know. There's something about that makes me happy. So I'm just going to do a bunch of strips of this down on my craft mat. And I'll find something to stick this up. Whoops. I need to move that out of my eye line or I'll just keep grabbing it. I have a hey Laura, how are you? I have a piece of plastic that I'm going to stick mine down on when I'm done, and you'll see why. Okay, so here is I'm going to show you the already done ones. Well, they were in my pictures in my post this morning, but okay, so here we go. So here are the tapes that we made at Keely's house. And then we were just sitting around talking, and I took a piece of book paper and I started to, like, do that. Remember, we just did this not very long ago. We stuck it down and pulled it up and stuck it down and pulled it up and got that kind of funky, grungy text behind our Scotch tape, right? We did it just like this, right? We just stuck it down and then peeled it up, right? And we got that. We just did that like a couple weeks ago. Anywho, so you know how this is, genius breeds genius, right? I think that's what I named our last newsletter. Artsy genius breeds artsy genius. So, okay, so I have some strips of tape here, and then I have some alcohol ink. So, Keel used a color, I think it was, I don't know, it was the brown tone, so it would look like aged. But then I thought, oh, what if we used brights? So I have limeade, citrus, coral, butterscotch, and patina. Let's see what happens. So I'm thinking about how Keely did it. Keels. I'm just going to put some down on, right? And then she took a paintbrush and, I have this real cruddy one that has like a, okay. So I have that and I'm just going to move it with water. But then Peg and I were like, oh, what if we moved it with alcohol? So let's try that too. Okay, so we're just going to get some alcohol ink down here on this piece of tape, right? And then I happen to have some alcohol in this spray bottle. Hey, Susan. Whoops, 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 whoops. And I just thought, oh, that might be kind of cool. See what happens with that, right? Get some more of that on there. Like, it's not looking very bright, but I think it'll look brighter like as we go along. Latte and caramel. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just putting a bunch more down there. Oh, and look what happens. Because of that alcohol, do you see how it starts to like do all kind of funky stuff? Oh my gosh, I'm loving that so much, right? Then what if we, I mean, this alcohol ink is one of the most mesmerizing, I have to say, one of the most mesmerizing mediums. Because watch it. Stop it. Right? Okay. So we're just going to keep making these artsy tapes, right? So pull out your scotch tape, pull out your alcohol inks, and just in a book page. Everybody take a drink. Good morning, Carm. Carm and Joni and I are going on a field trip today. That's so funny. Keel and I were just talking about the power of a field trip. Okay, I think I'm going to spray. Let's see what I get. Right, and now let's try butterscotch because I really liked the idea of this. So I'm just going to get some color down, and then maybe I give it another little spritz. Right? And then, let's see, we can move it around with our paintbrush, right? I'm doing individual, like each piece of tape. For this time, I'm doing, everybody has their own strip of tape. But think about how, you could mix colors, you could, right? Hey, Lynn. Okay, there's that, right? Now let's do coral. And I'll tell you how I came up with these colors. It's so crazy. It's so funny how inspiration hits us, right? So let's move that around. Right? And I'm just jamming this pretty old brush in the water to just kind of move things around. And then let's drip drop some more colors down. Right? Stop it. Look at it. Just look at it. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, I was going to show you how I came up with my colors. Okay, so I have so many alcohol inks, and 100 years ago, made this little cheat sheet for myself, this little swatch on just a index card. But I love it because I can see exactly what I have and which colors I want to play with. Keely and I were just talking about the power of a swatch, you know? Number one, it makes you pull it out and play with it as soon as you get it, right? Whatever the medium. Whoops. Number two, it gives you an amazing reference. And you know, if you've been around here, you know I love me a reference. I love a reference file in so many ways. Okay. There's the green. Ooh, and that's kind of pretty. Then we could drippity drop. Was that? No, I think it was this one. I think it was citrus. Yeah, because it was cruddy on top. I have all my talking points, and I'm not even needing my talking points because we have so much artsy stuff going on here. So anyway, Carm and Joni and I are going on a field trip up to Cottonwood today to play with our friend Barbara, who owns Art Glitter Glue. Well, it's a company called Art Glitter. Okay, now let's do this next one, shall we? I just like the idea of layering and layering and layering color. Right? Good morning, Patricia. How are you? Good, I hope. I just love to watch the magic happen with alcohol ink. It's just always so, I don't know. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's do one more coral, shall we? Get some color down. And then move that around so we have like a little bit of a base. I don't know, I just kind of like that. But you know, you do you. You put yours down however you dang please. Then let's just drop some color. Okay. And now we need to, the next step is we need to let everything dry. Luckily it's, oh, Peg, I wish you could go with us. Luckily it's alcohol ink, and that dries pretty quickly. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside to dry. But then I'm going to bring out my Tessa's Garden art printable. So I printed this on watercolor paper, because as we were creating these tapes at Keely's house, Peg said, "Ooh, Anne, what if you use those in conjunction with your art printables?" Well, then that started my wheels turning, right? So here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to fussy cut one of these posies, and I think it will work super well because On this particular art printable, on purpose, Tessa asked me to make thicker lines. And that was super fun, right? So let's cut something out and then fill it with some color. So maybe let's do this posy right here. And you know, it's just all about creating fodder to use on future projects. There's something about okay, just a sec. I have a brand new craft mat that I just got in the mail from scrapbook.com. I hope that you check them out. They're amazing. They're local here. I think they're in Mesa. And they, look at that, brand new. Their shipping is super fast. They have an amazing variety of products. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I have these tapes that I've already made, right? So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take some matte medium and oh, absolutely foil them. Absolutely. Has everybody seen Lauren's posts in the last few days? Honest to Pete, you guys. Honest to Pete. And if you don't follow Lauren, you absolutely do. Snoring Starfish. That's Lauren from my design team. And Tessa Reed Designs. Obviously, that's Tessa. And these are both Insta. Okay. So here's my thought. My thought is to take some matte medium and lay down a layer, right? And then take some of our artsy tapes, right? And kind of cut to fit, maybe, not that I'm thinking, but maybe I do straight across, right? So what if we do like that? And then we do a little bit like that. Like we could do the whole flower. That might be the easiest way right now. So maybe we take this one off. Do the whole flower. So does everybody see what, you know what, I just realized I didn't show you the, I mean, you guys know the step, but I'll show you. I'll show you the, there we go. There we go. and then one last little bit. And then we're going to trim that off, right? So, what we did was we took our, I think I showed you. We took our here we go. So here's our alcohol ink scotch tape, right? And then we're going to take our book page, because you know we like a lot of layers around here. We're going to lay this down, right? And then peel it up. Then we have, look at that beautiful, we have that little bit of text that just kind of peeks through, like the peeking part. That is my, oh my gosh, that is my favorite. Okay. Right? Then I like to go and, like, you're going to find sticky bits in the back. Then you're just going to take those sticky bits and stick it down until the whole back side of my tape, of your tape, is not sticky anymore. Does that make sense? Like, you'll feel the parts that, like, you just need a little bit more on there. And I feel like the front has a little bit of sticky, so let's see what I can do in this kind of way. Right? So now I have this, right? And then I have all those other colors, right? I have all those other colors that I can do this same kind of technique, right? So now let's come back to this guy. Look at her. She's so pretty. And we can cut off, we can just trim right as we fussy cut. I mean, and here's the thing. You can trim closer if you want. You can, you know, it's up to you. I like that the thick line certainly shows through, but that it's muted because of the alcohol ink tape. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Stop it. Look at that, you guys. Oh, I'm just mad for it. Then I think I will because I can't find my it's not readily available. Imagine my bone folder. I can use the back side of my scissor, and I can just really burnish that tape into the art piece underneath. Oh my gosh, Peg, I'm telling you, there's nothing like having an art day with your friends. And I love it too, Peg. I love it too. And I daydreamed about it the whole flight home. Stop it. Okay, so let's do the coral. Let's see what we can get with that. So we're gonna stick that down, right? And because this tape has, it's still kind of sticky, you can, you know, peel stuff off and all the things. Oh my gosh, stop it. I hope that you will play with this idea and then lay it down over the Tessa's Garden flowers and see what you can see. Don't you love when you, this one just keeps peeling up, so I wonder if it, I don't know. I wonder why that is happening. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. Now I have this one, and I believe this is the one that's called Citrus. And here's the thing. One piece of book paper is going to garner all kinds of artsy tape for you because we want it to have like just random text behind it, right? So it doesn't have to be like a full word or anything like that. It can just be little bits and bobs. You're going to get inky fingers. You know you will. You need to be open to that. Let's see, I wonder. I mean, just keep experimenting, you know? See what you get. Okay, now let's get another flower. Let's find another posy. And I'm looking at this great big one. Here's the beauty of a coverall. You have so many images to play with. Right? Plus, we still have all these rings and circles to play with. So, Nance, you were talking about foiling. So imagine this technique with foiling. Imagine this technique with, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep, you know, we are all about the mixed media around this, around these parts. So think about how many cool marriages of techniques you could combine, you know? Let's see, I think I'm going to cut that stem off and just highlight the leaves. That feels fun to me. Okay. I'm going to cut these guys off. But I'm going to save them because I want to make little bits of fodder. Do you know what I mean? This one too, I think. That I can use on a piece later and have these as coordinating things. Okay. Let's see. This one, I kind of want to piece it. So what I'm thinking about is, you know what? I'm going to start with the leaves. What if I do it that way? If I start with the leaves and I do them first, right? Yep. Ooh, I think I might need a big drink for that one. Everybody take a big drink. Okay, let's get our matte medium. And I like to wet my brush because I like it to be not full strength. Oh my gosh, right? That's the beauty, Nance, is one technique, one idea from one friend opens up this great big world of possibilities, of artsy possibilities in your head. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world, I think. So I'm gonna cut a little bit off. I was thinking about, I think I'm gonna cut that end off. There we go, there we go. Oh, and that covers almost the entire leaf. And I'm just really having to smush it down. I wonder if I could get the whole, yep. If I moved it slightly down, I could get the whole leaf, right? Okay. And let's trim off the excess. And I'm trimming closer to my black line this time to see what I can see. Right? Here, and then here, and then here. Stop it. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, I'm thinking I want to do the center a different color. And then, wait, exactly, Keels. Exactly. Think about how many amazing, okay, now I'm gonna peel up the, which color is this one? Butterscotch, maybe? Oops. Okay. Let's put our book paper back here. So, artist of the day, that would be Stevie Winwood. I have so much Stevie Winwood. I have a whole Stevie Winwood playlist on my phone. I'm in love with him. And always have been. And do you know, he's been part of, I feel like he's kind of one of those unsung hero artists, you know? He's been part of so many bands. I wrote them all down. Where's my note about Stevie Winwood? He's been part, well, he had the Steve Winwood Band, Spencer Davis Group, Blind Faith, and Traffic. Stop it. I know, don't you love sharing tools with your husband, Keels? Yes. Okay, I want to just cut a circle. Sort of. I mean, I could trim with my X-Acto. I could, but you know, this morning I'm just feeling this. Back in the high life again. A little bit up here. So we're doing kind of a, of course you do, Peg. Of course you do. Okay, so we're kind of collaging, and I told you at the beginning of the year that this is kind of my year to embrace collage. Like I'm just I've been trying to play with lots of different ways of... Shut up! Okay, now let's make some petals. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Let's take that matte medium. Let's lay it down. And here's a cool thing, like my type is going to be going all different directions. Right? Here we go. Kind of digging that. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit more matte medium. I need to trim this off a little bit because I'm really feeling like I like the idea of each petal individually. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my gosh. And this takes so little matte medium, you guys. Ooh, let's do this other leaf so that we're building collage, collage, collage. Sticks it down, Keels. Sticks down the, holds down the tape because there's not enough stick left on the tape to hold it to the base flower. So it needs a little help. There we go. Right? Then we can trim that. And we can peel that up and trim that. Remember, this is a collage and it's handmade. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Stop it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm loving it so much. Oh, I love when a friend, aka Keely, gives me a cool technique to play with. And then another friend, aka Peg, goes, "Oh, Anne, what if you did this?" Well, that's all it took, sister. That is all it took. I daydreamed about it, like I said, the whole flight home. Like, how could I do that? And how would I do this or that, or, you know. So, I will say, oh my gosh, I love it so much. You need to just embrace the imperfection. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this one. I had a little white spot right there that I think I could cover. There we go. Could have it overlap like just slightly. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but okay, ready? Would you rather have an unlimited international first class plane ticket, or never have to pay for food at a restaurant. I know exactly what I would want, but I'm curious what you would say. I would want that plane ticket, baby. I would want that plane ticket. Because I want to go everywhere. I want to see everything. Oh my gosh, you guys. Plane ticket. Plane ticket. Heck yes. Plane ticket. Plane ticket. Absolutely. Right? I knew you are my people. Right? Thank you. That's what I was thinking, Peg. I can make my own. I can buy an apple anywhere. But a plane ticket? Oh, heck yes. Oh, whoops. I think I cut that a little short. Let's see. Can we scoot it more? Maybe. Oh, I wanted to say there's still a couple spots left at the Michigan Artist Retreat Labor Day weekend. So if you would like to join me, I will put the link in. I will make a post about it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, that's making me so happy. And like the trimming is making it come alive, I think. Like the trimming away of the white parts. All right, let's see. I need a little piece to go right there. Ooh, so remember that tomorrow we're going to have a special pop-in paint party where we're going to celebrate all manner of things. We're going to celebrate, so today is cellophane tape day, right? But tomorrow we are going to play with, let's see if we can scoot that over just a little bit. There we go. We're going to play with a couple of things. Stuff it. Paper clips. I have a paperclip idea. And Lucky Penny Day. Oh, you guys, I have the most fun idea for pennies. And you know, they're doing away with our beautiful pennies. Makes me sad. But we will pay loving tribute to them tomorrow. Okay, let's get a little bit more matte medium down. I know, Peg, is this flower turning out so gorgeous? Oh my gosh. My friends have the most brilliant ideas. that. And then, so let that sit for a little minute. Trim off this part. That might need a little bit more matte medium underneath. We have this biggie. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, you guys, to do both the other two petals. I might only have enough to do one. So darn it, I'm going to have to make ask another would you rather, since I can actually answer. Okay. Would you rather, oh, that's the only one. Wait. I have another one on here. Would you rather, well, here's one that I did yesterday in Stitch Along. Would you rather always sing or always dance? Always sing or always dance? I do love that. Keely and I were just talking about how much we both love the Would You Rathers. They're fun, aren't they? They're very fun. Okay, I'm going to lay that down, and then let's see if we can piece this one together. Let's see. Scoot. A little bit more, a little bit higher. There we go. Now we have to piece the bottom. Both sound uncomfortable. Karam, you would really say always dance. I said I would always sing because I kind of already always sing. That's so funny. Okay, now I'm going to need to trim. And I know that Keely is cringing because I'm cutting with my X-Acto on my brand new craft mat, but I am barely putting any pressure on my knife, and it's probably dull as all get out. Those I can trim in another way. Okay. Now let's trim off the excess. Sing. I don't think my body could do the dancing, although the spirit is willing. Oh my gosh. I was one day I called Joni to ask her a question or something. And she said that Carmen was over, and I just totally invited myself over, horned in on their fun. And I told them I was dancing in my seat in my car the whole way to Joni's house. Joni and Carmen and I lived like 3 minutes from each other in either direction. But I did. I was dancing away. It was lovely. It was lovely. All right, you guys. I'm kind of madly in love with this. Let's turn off. I have all these little bits that are. Oh my gosh! Stop it! Oh my gosh! I'm just in love with that. I am. How are we doing on time? Oh Dang it. Clean my brush. Okay, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, so tomorrow, remember tomorrow we'll be here right back here at 9 o'clock Arizona time. If it's car sanctions, do it. Oh, you know it. You know, I was so excited. I was so excited. Okay, look we have these two examples, and you know I have like 100 more. And if you get this art printable, just look at how many flowers you have. Look at how many flowers you have to do this technique with. Stop it. 1 billion. Look at this little guy. And then this leaf. Right? I'm going to have, well, yep, let's do it this way. Okay. Oh, and my whole car was dancing, Peg. And you know what? Stinking autocorrect. That's all I have to say about that stupid autocorrect. So let's cut up all these little dealy-doos. Right? I think I might cut this off too. But now I'm thinking. I have all these little bits and bobs, and look, I could totally do a little bit of matte medium on that dot. Yep, I'm just using my finger. Right? I could just do a little bit of matte medium on there, and then look, I could just do that. And then let that dry, and then trim it. And then use that in conjunction with this guy. Love that idea. I love that idea. I do. Okay, let's see. This need a little bit more. I can feel it right there. Like that is, remember the green was kind of curly? I'm just needing to kind of force the issue by smushing it down right there. And get some more matte medium there. And hopefully a bunch of it slid under. OMG. Okay. I hope that you are all inspired to play with Tessa's garden, fill Tessa's garden posies with the alcohol ink flowers, alcohol ink scotch tape flowers, right? And then and just know that I have more artsy techniques to play with this art printable. I can't wait. I cannot wait to share them with you. I adore you all. Thanks so much of it. It is watercolor paper. I knew, because I felt like it was going to need something with a little weight behind it, because we're doing something kind of many layers on top of it. So yes, I did watercolor paper. I printed on watercolor paper. I adore you all. Thank you, everybody. Go make something. Go make something. I read something that said, if you're feeling sad, go create something, because art is magic and it will make everything a little bit better. Stinking truth. as the kids say, truth. Okay, I adore you all, and I will see you tomorrow for a special Pop and Paint Party. Bye, everyone.